Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. It's nice to see you. One thing I will say is that when I came to Christ, the Lord really showed me how to be resourceful and how not to just be so frivolous and so like not caring about the things that I've been given. And I will say recently I got this sweater. It was like a $60 sweater, and it was really expensive. Like, to me, $60 for a sweater, like, that's pretty expensive. And it had gotten ruined. Like, literally there's holes in it because I was trying to take the security tag off, and it just ruined the sweater even more. So, instead of just throwing it away, because the sweater is still, like, it's still in good condition, it's just the bottom that is bad, I decided that I would sew and I would like fix it, and I would try and mend the ends, the edges together, and I would use what I have, which is the tools that I've been given, to make it brand new again. Because I think a lot of times we just kind of like think to ourselves like, oh, well, let me just buy a new one, and it's like the sweater's perfectly fine, it just needs some reworking. And the same thing happens happens to us a lot when we're in Christ, is that God will give us something and we're like, oh, well, this isn't working, so let me just go do something else. And it's like, no, the Lord has given you tools to help you along the journey. It's up to you to be resourceful and to use the things that you have and basically just work with what you got. When you come to Christ, a lot of times he will tell you, work with what you got. And yeah, like, I can afford to get like a new sweater, but I'm like, I have something already that's so amazing, that's so beautiful. Let me just sew the bottom, let me just fix it and work with what I got. And so Christ tells us to do that a lot. Christ tells us not to be frivolous and not to be, not caring about our stuff, because he can't trust you with more if you're not caring with the things that he is already giving to you now. And I even remember, like, back when I was in the world and stuff like that, I remember I had gotten this very, very expensive gift for my birthday. And I had just regifted it. I had given it to somebody else because I was like, I don't really care about it. And I think about that now and I'm like, Emily, why would you do that? But that was me back in the world. We do things sometimes when we're immature and we don't realize that God has already given us so much. So work with what you got, and everything will be okay. The Lord will provide, but just work with what you have already, and Christ will bless that. So anyways, goodbye. Shalom.